Hello, and welcome to another chapter of a tome pulled right off the shelves at the heart of the Jakuls. As always, I'm your consistent host, Lothrin. And there's ever so much more data to relay. So let's get to it, shall we? Go grab a filling meal, settle into a cozy spot, and pay accurate attention to Fleet Part 54, Assertive Guidance.
Get up, Vilivin, please. Get up. I need you to get up. Please, just get up. Get up. Arakash pleaded of his friend one last time.
I'm awake. Vilivin slowly roused himself from under the pile of bark and leaves he'd crawled under the night before.
No, Vilivin, it's been 3 nights since you slipped into my grasp. I need 1,000 more of them to fix you properly, but we don't have time for that. You have to move. Just trust me. Move. Get up. Wake up. Move. You have to go. Go. I need you to help me.
I'm awake. Give me a minute. Vilivin cried out, pushing himself to his feet even as his limbs shouted back at him in protest of the torment he was putting them through.
You don't have a minute to spare, Vilivin. You have to move, and you have to move now. No, that's the wrong way. Go the other way. The other way. Arakash yelled at his charge, only serving to confuse him even more than the thick fog over his vision.
There are a million ways to stumble blindly. Can you give me a hint that I can follow? Vilivin inquired as he rested upon a solid tree. After only a few short, excruciating steps, he felt a sudden tug upon his heart to his left, toward the distant sound of rushing water. Vilivin slowly started walking in that direction, hesitating with every step while his muscles acted like they had no idea how to perform tasks they had done for him his entire life with barely a complaint at all.
No, you have to hurry. Please, move faster. You have to go so much faster. You have to get there in time. Arakash sounded more hopeless than he'd felt when Vilivin had first discovered him with Orag's guidance.
I need it. It would help if you told me why I'm killing myself to get where I'm going for you, Arakash. I'm so spent.
I won't be able to help you soon, and this place, it's moved close enough for you to actually reach. Otherwise, you'll die, and then I'll be stuck alone again. I can't do that. I can't. I need you to reach the river, no matter how much damage it does to you. Please, I need you to get there. Please get there. Please, just for me. Please.
All right, little brother. Give me the reins. I'll get there after that.
What? What do you mean? Arakash was way past desperate in his tone and demeanor. He'd begun to border on having a nervous breakdown here.
The pull in my chest. The thing tugging at me. Hand it to me. I'll make it work better for my mind. Vilivin felt the tautness of an iron-hard rope slip into the hands he gripped through the fissure that led to Arakash in his mind. One end of the cable led into that passage, and the other to his target. Vilivin called forth vibrant radiance, turning pressure and force into a prodigious, furious conflagration, bearing down right upon his back. He began to run toward the river, away from the insatiable hunger of the blaze behind him, feeling cool as he outpaced what he thought he could do, and roasting under the considerable wildfire, endlessly pursuing him if he slowed at all. He ran beyond the point when his legs felt like they would shatter from each impacting footfall. He powered through panicked, grinding breaths, as if his thoughts were being hammered by a meteor. He fell a dozen times, each crash leading to the voracious flame bounding upon the minuscule morsel that Vilivin was to it. The mental anguish once more forcing Vilivin back to his knees, and then to his feet, running before he even knew what he was doing, with every last ounce of fortitude and perseverance left within him. He gave all of himself and anything more he could happen to scrounge together to complete the goal set before him. Then he rounded a bend, excited to hear rushing waters so much closer than ever before, feeling the cool mist of distant spray upon his cheeks. The terrifying steep, slippery hill took him by complete bewilderment. He rolled and flipped, smacking and cracking his arms and legs over and over, smashing against flat and sharp boulders, rebounding off of trees, shrubs, and weeds that he desperately scrambled for to regain some slight purchase, and then he fell 2 or 3 dozen meters, till he slammed into the ground, coming to a halt in a heap of broken, pretty much every last part of him. Barely able to feel all the agony that he should from such a descent.
You have to push forward just a little more, please. You're so close. Just get to the water. I can't do anything more for you. Please. I've done everything I could think of. Vilivin, please, you have to get to the water. You have to help me get to the water. Get to the water.
Vilivin opened his one good eye, the other too swollen from impacts to do anything more than bleed profusely. He could see the haze of white rushing rapids, 10 meters from where he lay broken and mangled, too screwed up to even feel most of the damage. He tried to move. I have nothing left to give to you, Arakash. I've done as much as I can. I need some help.
Please, there isn't much time. Just get to the water. I can take care of the rest. Please, Vilivin, please. I do not want to be alone again. Arakash felt in Vilivin's mind to be crying through the gap, the flowing tears feeling hot upon his hands at the gateway through which Arakash's energy came to him.
Vilivin lifted those ethereal arms, trying to dig into the ground before him and haul the wreck of his carcass, the last tiny distance remaining. But while he could see both hands and watch them descend and even feel them strike the soggy ground before him, the mud was too soupy for him to make any progress at all. Then Vilivin felt the flame catch back up to him, scorching his flesh and continuing its dire duty. Vilivin smiled, plunging the pair of mental hands into the raging inferno, absorbing all the blinding, energetic fury that he could possibly hold. And when he had enough, he blasted torrents of flame and force out behind him. He moved. Vilivin cried out with joy, but soon got caught up upon a sharp stone digging into the flesh of one of his open, gushing wounds. He couldn't turn or twist. The force wasn't enough. Please. No, I will not end here. No. I will figure something out. I will do this. I must do this for Arakash. I must. Vilivin didn't know what else to do, though. He was at wit's end, near the absolute limit of his capacity for thought or endurance, with his target less than 4 meters away, and for all the effort he could expend to reach it, the river might as well be in a different galaxy.
You have no more time. You must enter the river now. Help me, Vilivin. Please, get into the river. Get into the river. Please. I need someone here.
Arakash's words lit a fresh flame to match the one searing his ruined flesh, but not of Arakash. This fire was purely of Vilivin's energetic resonance. He felt the mental hands become infused with his radiance and watched them turn solid and real before his very eyes. He pulled himself free and clawed his way ever closer to the impossible deluge of whitewater rapids slicing across the stones beneath it. But he knew he would not make it, even now, even after growing a second set of arms, after making himself a freak of nature through willpower alone. So he grew another set, channeling the energy of Arakash through them, and projected back and out of his palms like the thrusters of a spaceship, rocketing into the solid white torrential madness set before him by Arakash. All caution, all thought set aside. All Vilivin had become was now the will to achieve what Arakash asked of him. And then he was gone, subsumed by the insane force of the rushing rapids. And so it is. Our time together has once more come to a close. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed the tale as much as I have the telling of it. As always, I've been your skilled host, Lothrin, and this was Fleet Part 54, Assertive Guidance. Another tale right from the heart of the Jakuls. And now, sadly, ever so sadly, we must once again part ways. Korvoth, guide them back along the proper path, back to the safety they know all too well.
Yes, sir, Lothrin. What? Is he dead? Why would Arakash send Vilivin to his death? Oh no! I'm so confused. This is terrible. It's just awful. I got this job to do. I don't even want to do it now. A pleasant greeting and a fond farewell to each and all. I feel all weird right now. Please leave all your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. Don't you let me catch a single one of you leaving any of that nasty, rude, or terrible stuff, though. Ugh, I feel so bad. You keep all that foolishness to yourselves. Got it? Ugh. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to help us learn, spread, and grow. There better be a way out of this for Vilivin. There better be. And don't forget that we strongly encourage each and every one of you to stay safe out there. See you again tomorrow for Fleet Part 55. I have no idea at all what to expect next time. This is crazy. Crazy. Good night and good luck, everybody. You'll need it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.